this moment, Doron.
Yeah.
I want to offer you the comfort of every person in this room. And I know that it's a word that people throw around a lot, a hero. And I know you and Dee Dee don't want to be that. But to us, of the body, of the spirit, of the soul, you are heroes to all of us. We've learned so much just in this last hour.
Thank you so much. For me, the most moving was the feeling that I miss them.
Of course you
I
do.
miss my brother, I miss my son, our son. And again, the many moving pictures that I didn't know exist. I didn't know the first time when I saw it, to see the 5 minutes that I swim with Iran, teaching swimming, or to see my mom, to see my father, it's amazing. Thank God for the creator of the feeling.
You also hear people talk about unconditional love. That was the definition of unconditional love that we witnessed, that you and Dee Dee felt for all the members of your family, but particularly for your brother and for your son. And I know we all want to bring you comfort among the mourners of Zion, as we say in our tradition. Doron, let's try for a moment to think about a few moments that were portrayed in the film. Take us to October 7th. Where were you? How did you find out? How did you begin the work of the Sochnut? What happened that day?
As Didi said, it's all process, but it seemed to me, in retrospect, that it's all, I'm privileged. I'm privileged to be born 1951. I'm privileged to be born and raised by my parents. I'm privileged to be alive. I'm privileged to be the brother of Oren. My brother was left behind bleeding in the Yom Kippur War. I'm privileged to be the father of Oren, our son. And Oren, as I said, is the greatest teacher. And he prepared me to be chairman of Jewish Agency. How come? You may ask, how come? He didn't speak a word. Jews, 2,000 years, were discriminated, stereotyped, stigmatized, and pointed, you bloody Jew. And until now, a victim of anti-Semitism and hatred. And Oren, our son, was stereotyped and stigmatized in our beloved state of Israel. So he prepared me. He put me in his own shoes and told me, just like that, told me, what does it mean to be discriminated, to be pointed, and to be willing to be out of society. So in this respect, I owe him. I owe him. You know, I was chosen by 10 people to be chairman of Jewish Agency, but the one who really chose me, Oren, our son.
Sadly, we are too familiar with what it means to be the other. And you certainly learned that as well from your son. I hope you felt in the moments after October 7th the love of global Jewry. We often say that when you can use many cities, but I'm going to use Los Angeles. When it rains on a Jew in Israel, a Jew in Los Angeles puts up their umbrella. And that's how we feel about the Jewish people. We are one. We stand with you, Doron, you know that. But you've had to represent us in some very difficult moments in your position now. I know you've just come from Australia. Maybe you could talk a little bit about your time there.
We flew to Australia in the wake of the Bondi terror attack. As you know, 15 were killed. And we came, Julie, as you exactly said, due to being one people, due to the Arvut Adadit, the mutual responsibility. We are responsible to each other. And that's what I feel. In a way, our emissaries, the Israel fellow, the Shinshinim, they sit there. I feel that they replace my beloved Oren, my beloved child there. I feel that every Jew in the world is my family. And I feel commitment. I'm committed. There is danger. Jews are killed. We need to be there. We need to assist them. We need to stretch our hand.
So let's try for a moment, because you've taught us all about seeing the world half full, not half empty. There are such moments of Jewish joy being experienced now. So many things that the Jewish Agency does for us that recognize the fact that Jews want to, as my son Jonah says, go full Jew. That we want to be engaged, that we want to be actively and openly Jewish with all our strength. And I know there's many things that you feel we should be doing in that respect. Maybe let's talk about the joyful Judaism we want to feel.
And you are engaged. You can't believe how much power you give me. Yeah. First of all, I remind you, the annual letter telling us how much money was raised by JFNA, that you was signed. But yeah, it's not the money. It's a lot of money, but it's not the money. It's your heart. That's what I felt. Usually it was private. Before Shabbat, I read your email. But October 7 wrote a wave of Jews. Some of them were hiding behind whatever, behind their business, didn't want to be recognized as Jews. And then suddenly October 7, what I felt the Jewish people. We got more money, as you know. We established the Victims of Terror Fund for every victim, small business support, and we continue communities together, campus together, partnership, doing summer camp here, flying children from Gaza envelope, from the hotel, bring them to the summer camp here in the United States to be together, even during Rising Lion. I remember we had to fly about 1,800 from Israel on June 13th. But June 12th, Rising Lion started, and had no flights. What to do? We got telephone call from the United States, from the manager of summer camp, telling us, if you don't send the Israelis, we take other people from here, from the United States. And then my dilemma, if I don't send, there is no authentic story of State of Israel in a wartime. And then we improvised. We flew them from Aqaba to Cyprus, and then from, and to change 1,800 ticket flights and hotel and motels, and to improvise. We flew, we brought, but it's you from the other side, our partners. And I remind all of you that without, the State of Israel is partnership. State of Israel is a state of all the Jews in the world. And in 1948, my parents born in Eretz Israel under the British standard, but without the money from the United States, my parents' generation would not survive. Point. 70% of the money, many commanders in our Air Force, they spoke English. Lou Leonard came from the United States, a Jewish pilot, Second World War. Al Schwimmer, a pilot, Second World War, engineer, the best CEO of IAI, Israel Aircraft Industry. Without Jewry of the United States, the State of Israel would not prevail in 1948. But it's now also this commitment. Julie, I'm telling you, we are encouraged by the power of Jewish people all over the world. Yeah, the truth that 70% of Jews in New York elected Bandani, but most of the Jews supporting the State of Israel, loving the State of Israel, and this is our power. This is our power.
I mean, I won't get into data with you this afternoon, but the data does show that you are absolutely right, that Jews of America stand with Israel without question. And we're all proud to be part of that. And you know we will help you rebuild Israel until it is fully rebuilt in the way that it must
be. What you have done in October 7, what happened here? And you, as a chair of the board of trustee of Japanese, how you felt, and I know you did wonderful things, but please tell them.
Honestly, it's a privilege. We're here, we're far away, but the opportunity to give and to participate and to have you feel our love is a real gift for those of us in the diaspora. And I know everyone feels that way. One more question, and then we're going to bring somebody else up here because we have so little time before the next meeting, so I'm supposed to move along. Doron, I don't mean this in a simplistic way. It would be easy for you and Dee Dee to retreat into privacy and never be sitting in front of a group like this. How, honestly, do you find the hope and the strength to put one foot in front of the other? Because you have every reason not to.
Number one, the young generation. Part of them sitting here, the Shinshinim, the Shlichim, the emissaries, the young generation. They are so motivated. You spoke about fire. Wow, I feel their heart. They are with us. They love the state of Israel, and they wonderfully represent the state of Israel with the pain, with the authentic story, the hostages, the bereaved family, the victims of terror. They bring everything, but also they bring pride, Judaism, Zionism, and they are the reason for my hope. They encourage me. Every meeting with the young generation, I'm encouraged. I'm more committed every time I meet them. So this is number one. And number two, people like you, really. People like you. When I feel, and I see it in your eyes, the unconditional love, the commitment, the devotion, doesn't matter what happens, doesn't matter how much Israel is criticized, how much Israel is isolated internationally. It doesn't matter. People like you stand up, fight for Israel, and you encourage it. We need more power. We need 1 million Olim to come to Israel, but I'm encouraged. My hope, my tikva, is people like you, people that loves Israel, and I know that most of the Jews won't come in the coming years. But Jews continue praying, which is this is part of the commitment. Continue praying. You don't want to come. Continue praying. Solidarity mission, volunteering, come to visit, fundraise, do whatever, and Jews continue supporting. So I'm encouraged. I'm more committed because I feel it. I feel this motivation from everywhere. And I know there are some who are not with us, okay. But those who continue supporting the state of Israel, who continue spreading this unconditional love. This is the most important thing in our Judaism is the love. And we'll continue with this spirit, and that's given me great hope and power. So
one more thing before we go. You heard about Doron Almog in the story. Oren survived the attack at Maxim in Haifa, where he lost his eyesight, as well as his father, his brother, his grandparents, and his cousin. Through an extraordinary journey of rehabilitation, Oren rebuilt his independence and continues to inspire people around the world. And Oren is here with us, and I want you to meet him. Oren, bless you for joining us here. We're really, really honored to be in your company. I'm just going to ask you one question, and you can answer that in any way that you want. Where do you draw your hope from? We'd love to learn from you.
Okay, but before I answer you, it's okay. I want to say a few words.
Of course.
Yes, okay. I'm on the stage, so I can take it. So first of all, thank you, and good evening, everyone. As you saw in the film, my life changed in a single moment when I was only 10 years old. I lost 5 members of my family and my eyesight. It was hard reality, but I was lucky to grow up with Doron as part of my life. To see how to handle with the challenges, to learn from him, and to know that always I had someone to lean on. Thank you so much, Doron. Throughout my life, I found myself more than time asking question, what now? And every time the answer was the same. I had to live my life in the best way I knew. So I learned how to perform daily tasks and how to get around, how to use with a special screen video software. I went back to school. I joined the singing activities for blind, and after 5 years of training, I even won 3rd place in the World Singing Championship. Despite my injury, I volunteered to serve in the IDF. I proudly served in the Sayeret Matkal unit, equivalent to the Delta Force. And those days, I'm an entrepreneur, startup builder. I co-owner of an investment company in Israel, managing around $3 billion. I founded and led the Sayeret Matkal Alumni Investors Club. And I do public speaking around the world about resilience, leadership, and hope. As part of it, I had the honor addressing of the UN Security Council and speaking on counter-terrorist financing. Looking back, I know I faced pain and challenges I could never have imagined. Over time, I managed to make the best of it. And today, I know with absolute certainty that with strong willpower and right support, it is actually to emerge as a winner. And that's what I learned from Doron. And now, you can answer.
You did answer, but if you'd like to say a couple more things, we would love that. Do you feel that you've said what you wanted to say? Have you said what you wanted to explain to us? Or do you have anything else you'd like to share?
To share about my story? Or something else?
No, about how you're feeling in this moment. being here
How
with
I feel
us.
okay, sorry.
Oh, that's perfect. Go ahead.
That's okay. You have a question, so I'm here to answer you. I'm supposed to be a gentleman. This is also something that I learned from Doron. Not officer, but gentleman. So you asked about the hope.
I did.
Okay. So I think that hope is something that I really like because it's part of my life. It's part of the life of all of us, I think. And my hope come from my family, from my friends. And the understanding that I got my life, and I want to make a meaning out of it. And for me, it's what give me the hope and keep it going. I think that it's so meaningful to believe that everything will be okay, and this is the tikva, the hope.
Thank you. Thank you to you. Thank you to Doron. Oren, you have 300 new friends who are here with you and who love you, just like your cousin Doron. Yes.
People.